In this video, I'll show you how to use NanoClaw for beginners with an easy setup guide. If you are new to NanoClaw and want to start automating tasks or building simple workflows, this quick tutorial will walk you through installation, setup, and your first workflow step by step. Let's get started. What NanoClaw is? First, let's quickly understand what NanoClaw is. NanoClaw is a lightweight automation tool that helps you connect apps, automate tasks, and create workflows without complex coding. Think of it as a simpler alternative to tools like N8N, but designed to be faster and easier to set up. You can use NanoClaw to automate repetitive tasks, connect APIs and services, build simple automation workflows, save time on manual work. Now let's move to the setup. Installing NanoClaw. To start using NanoClaw, you first need to install it. Here's the simple process. Step 1. Go to the official NanoClaw website or GitHub page. Step 2. Download the latest version for your operating system. Most users install it using Docker or Node.js. For example, with Node.js installed, you can run the install command from the documentation. Step 3. Once installation finishes, start NanoClaw. After launching it, open your browser and go to the local dashboard, which is usually something like localhost with the assigned port. Now you will see the NanoClaw interface. Understanding the dashboard. When you open NanoClaw, you will see the main dashboard. The interface usually contains three main sections. Workflows. This is where you create and manage automations. Nodes or actions. These are the building blocks of your workflow. Each node performs a task like sending data, triggering an event, or connecting to an API. Execution logs. This area shows whether your automation ran successfully or failed, helping you troubleshoot problems. Once you understand these sections, creating your first automation becomes much easier. Creating your first workflow. Now let's create a simple workflow. Step 1. Create a new workflow. Click New Workflow on the dashboard. Give your workflow a name. Step 2. Add a trigger. A trigger starts the automation. Examples include webhook triggers, scheduled triggers, app events. For beginners, a webhook trigger is usually the easiest. Step 3. Add an action. Next, add an action node. This could be something like sending a request to an API, processing data, triggering another service. Simply connect the action node to the trigger node. Step 4. Configure the node. Enter the required details such as API and node, parameters, authentication keys if needed. Step 5. Save and activate. Once everything is connected, click Save and then activate the workflow. Your automation is now live. Testing your workflow. Before relying on your automation, you should always test it. To do this, trigger the workflow manually or send a test request if you are using a webhook. Then check the execution logs. If the workflow runs successfully, you will see a confirmation message. If something fails, the logs will show exactly where the issue happened, making it easy to fix. Testing is important to ensure your workflow works correctly before using it in real tasks. Tips for beginners. Here are a few quick tips if you are just starting with NanoClaw. First, start with simple workflows before building complex automations. Second, always test each node before connecting multiple actions together. Third, use documentation and examples to learn new integrations. And finally, keep your workflows organized by naming them clearly. And that is how to use NanoClaw for beginners with an easy setup. Once you understand the basics, you can start building more advanced automations and integrations. If you found this video helpful, please consider like and subscribe for more tutorials on automation tools like NanoClaw and N8N. Share this video to your friend. Thank you for watching and see you in a new tutorial.